4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, they absolutely do have spin-offs based off of the original Power alone. Like every episode they talk about back in the day. So Origins was only destined to come along. So we're definitely going to review the original, of course, and we're up to episode 5. So we're up to Ghost, the original Power. OG, come on now. Episode 5. And it has a whole bunch of stuff in it. Like, seriously. And I didn't even know. I'll give you one right now. Ghost used to be a drunk because at one point, Tommy's like, yo, Tasha's like to Tommy, Ghost is acting different. And Tommy's like, nah, he ain't been drinking again. And I was like, because then his father had passed away because his father was they said that his father was an alcoholic or something. But anyway, we are definitely going to get into this recap. I want to give some people time to get in here. Also, like I found proof. By the way, Ghost was with Tasha and Angela at the same time. And I think they're going to show us that in Origins because they actually overlap. But I'm going to be honest, guys. I got the proof. I hope my mic is on, but because nobody said to tell me if it is or isn't, we're going to proceed. So I'm going to do an intro real quick and give some people time to get in. But I definitely have proof that he was two-timing Angela and Tasha in Origins or back in the day. The same damn time. We're going to go in.
Talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. They don't want it. I peek, these niggas all sweet. Bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the work, put it up for my seeds. No care for the IG, just no care. Do anything for club. They do anything for club. Do anything for club. They do anything for club. Do anything for club. They do anything for club. Do anything for club. A lot of people need to hear this. It's a lot of names on my hit list. So say what he wants to. Still wet like a big. I should run a whole blog at this rate. They using my name for clickbait. Even wanna start fake beef. Said a little weep in the mixtape. They know I'm the bomb. They ticking me off. Say anything to get a response. I know that mean they traffic is slow. Somebody just gotta practice along. So being tame, they'd rather be wild. This brandy, they wanna be down. Soon as got something to sell, they say my name, Destiny Child. Everybody wanna be lit. Everybody wanna be rich. Everybody wanna be this. They fuss who out hate me. Bring my problems. All of that talking, I'm calling it out. Public opinions for private accounts.
What's up? This is impromptu, so I had to throw in the intro to get people time to get in. But people are going to come in late anyway, so we're going to start because people catch it more so later on than current anyway. So let's get into it. Let's do a reminder of what happened last episode. Now, I might have to edit this out eventually, but we're going to see.
I'm stuck here, right where you want me.
We'll have us a meeting. I'll find out who's hitting me once and for all. Until then, no one gets product.
So Lobos' New York distributor is meeting with his network.
So not only is he not getting us product, but he doesn't respect us enough to be here.
FBI, let me see your hands.
Why you switch up the spot for the meeting at the last second?
Can never be too careful. What is that about?
I never stopped thinking about you all these years.
I just can't help but think none of this shit would be going down.
All right. So real quick, hold on.
If Kanan were here, we'd still be working the corner.
All right. So yeah, I told you every time Kanan's name get brought up, Ghost is pissed off. And it seems like Tommy looks up to Kanan so much. So it starts off, I'm going to go to the pictures in 2 seconds, but I did want to add that clip in real quick. Tommy's like, listen, I don't think that we would be getting hit that hard if Kanan was around. And Ghost kind of concurs. He says, well, not only, he was like, we would still be on the corners if Kanan was around. So apparently Kanan never wanted Ghost and Tommy to come up. And we're definitely going to see that in Origin. So you're going to see Ghost being, he want to come up. He want to be his own man, but Kanan's staying in his way. And Tasha, she's a good setup chick. I am sure she probably devised the plan to get Ghost on top because she's definitely skeevy. And for some reason, I don't know, it's just me, but I think Kanan had a weak spot for Tasha a little bit because it still seemed like it. Or, you know, she might have distracted him a few seconds. But clearly, Ghost is mad. We're gonna play that clip real quick. Where is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Those are the pictures.
I just can't help but think none of this shit would be going down if Kanan were here. If Kanan were here, we'd still be working the corner.
All right. So there I said it. That's them arguing about who's hitting them. And we know it's girl in the pink sneakers hitting them, but we know who sent them, but we don't know at this point who sent them. All right, so your girl is staring at her diamonds. She already found out, Angela found out that Jamie is married and he was honest. So now anything that goes on, it is both, they know what it is. All right, let's see the next slides. All right, so she's getting ready. Whew, I don't like the fact that this is that close up. All right, they've been getting it in. They just finished getting it in for the first time at the club, and she's like in the bathroom. She's about to leave and go in the bathroom with the regular chicks and then bounce out. So she just got hit off in the club. Don't pay attention to my screensaver. We're going back. And he's gonna make Sean drive her home. So Sean got to keep all his secrets, but he's mad. He's sitting there like, you know, he got the stink face on, like, you cheating on Tasha. I wish I had the clip with Tommy, because Tommy goes crazy when he finds out that Ghost is cheating on Tommy. Like, his world is falling apart. So this is Ghost kissing on Angela / Jamie, because, you know, he's in both worlds right now. And Sean is giving Angie the ride home. And Sean is like, he looks at Sean like, pay attention to the road. Don't mind what I'm doing. Sean know he better not talk. So Ghost gets home and Tasha is knocked out because he's getting home later and later these days. He looks himself in the mirror because I bet you I would say he feels guilt, but he does it with so ease. He just checked out of Tasha. Later on, Jamie touches Angela and was like, yo, meet me at such and such later on. And she's like, yeah, sure. So they kind of like dating now, sort of. Her boss is pissed off because last episode, they had a whole sting operation go south. And I'm going to tell you why it went south, though. It really wasn't Angela's fault. So she had this spy named Nomar. Look, I got to get into it, right? And we don't like Nomar. We don't like Nomar because Nomar's into underage girls. So we like, he's a snake and he needs to be in jail anyway. But she's using him because he's the whole way into the connect. There's a guy named Ruiz who he's cool with, who knows who this Ghost character is. They're trying to find this new distributor, which it is Ghost, but she doesn't know it's Ghost. She don't even know she's sleeping with him, child. That is why this is so interesting. Anyway, so her boss is like, why didn't y'all find out where the meeting was last week? And Angie is so like distraught because she feels like the guy let her down. But the guy didn't let her down. What happened was, smart ass Ghost, he tells everybody it's one location. And at the last 2 seconds, he's like, when everybody's en route and already driving, change the plans. And this is why he stays on top. Want to be on top? Speaking of, America's Next Top Model documentary is coming out, but you know, we're going to talk about that eventually. Be on top. So Angie's at work and they trying to figure this stuff out. Sax is being pissy. He's always giving Angela hell. Meanwhile, Jamie is meeting up with Ruiz, and because Tommy and Jamie plan to take out Ruiz because they think Ruiz spoke to the Connect. alone. And I don't think Ruiz did that. I think Norman did it. So they talking, and Ghost is just sizing him up, trying to see, you went to connect behind my back. Ruiz is like, no, I did not. Not at all. Because for some reason now he thinks that it's Ruiz that did it. Your boy don't have a clue who's setting him up. So now Tommy and Ghost is talking, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna take out Ruiz. And Sean is like, I'll do it. Because Tommy done amped him up. And Ghost is like, really? You don't even know what you're doing, guy. Like, sit down and be quiet and get in the car. So Sean is just like, I'm ready to put work in. But Ghost is like, listen, we don't have to let the world know we did it. We could get the Africans to do it. And Tommy's like, all right, we get that. We'll put a hit out on Ruiz. So Angela, she finds out that they did have that meeting. And then the spot just got switched up at the last minute. And the water, the drug supply, has been cut back on. Meanwhile, you got your girl Sydney. She is just the it girl for the club. She has a lot of clients and she wants to hold them at Jamie's club. Now, what is his name? Is his name Simon? Yes. Simon was the it club. He had everything. And Jamie's dream has been to own a club. So Jamie/Ghost, of course. He's like, he underbids Sydney. He underbids for the he's not going to charge her at all because they're going to give her free they get him free. They don't have to pay for anything, but they just got to cover the bar and food course and pay the staff. Nobody could take a cut like that. But I'm going to tell you why. Because Jamie got money. He ain't broke. And he's like, listen, he's going to use his money to pay for the club. But Simon trying to figure out how the hell he got underbid. So he fired his staff. And she's telling him he fired his staff guy, but we're going with you because you have way more perks. So here goes Tommy putting in the hit for his team. And it never goes directly. It's funny the way they talk in code, but the hit never goes directly to the guys. Tommy talks in code and was like, is such and such available? He's not available. You give him the money, and I guess in the envelope, it showed who they wanted. And it was like, well, we'll see what we can do. And that means that it was pretty much accepted. So now you got Tasha at this school play with her daughter, and she playing around in society. And this girl is bragging about her daughter. Now, I'm going to be honest. Her daughter was better than Tasha's daughter. And I'm going to tell you why. Don't judge me, but it seemed like her daughter was trained for Broadway. Like there's those little kids. I don't know if y'all ever see. I saw Annie on Broadway, and that girl has some pipes. So they have the movement and all that stuff. Some people are just groomed for it. Her daughter should have worked a little bit harder. She was like up there and she was stiff and it was no movement coming out. They both had a beautiful voice, but you could see that her daughter was a little bit more groomed for a place. So Tasha's mad. She was like, oh, it's because she black, No, she really wasn't ready. So Tasha, but the girl, she did overbrag. She was like, my daughter set the standard. She's better than most kids. So, Tasha was salty because of that. But the girl was actually a little bit better. So Raina got up there because Raina just stood still. It's like she has the voice, but she just stood still because she's not a performer yet. So now Angela and Jamie are meeting up, and he brought her to their old time restaurant. And they role playing. So they pretending that they just met and stuff, and they're hanging out. And you know, he's like, "We gonna bone tonight," because they definitely do. Like, I don't know. From now on, you just see Tasha and no, not Tasha, Angela and James St. Patrick boning forever. Like, remember they Power is what they had, those scenes, those steamy ass scenes. So now you got Tommy at the house eating like usual. He's eating James's well, we call him Ghost because it's home. He's eating his cheesecake. And Tasha's like, listen, you can't be sitting over here just combing through my refrigerator. And he's like good old times. And he's like, listen, Tasha, I want you to meet my new girlfriend. So Tasha's like, okay. We gonna meet your girlfriend. And now he's so excited. And he tells this girl, like, you gonna meet my family. So meanwhile, Ghost was supposed to be there at 9:00, but he's running late because he's running in something. And by something, I mean someone. And now Angela, she looked like she felt bad for doing it. And then she starts touching on his body again, like they about to leave. And they start again. She's asking him about his tattoos and stuff like that. And he has like one wing or something like that. And he was like, because I wanted to fly away. And they take back off their clothes. And then they go back at it. Meanwhile, Tommy's with Holly. And Tommy's like, listen, they met all of what, 2 days? And she's missing work and stuff like that. And Tommy's like, listen, what did Tommy say? I want you to meet my family. He doesn't tell him exactly who it is, but it's just his family, his close family, his brother. And she's like, okay, whatever. Angie finally got in touch with Norman. And she had one of the detectives hook him up. And so she's like, listen, I need some more information. And he's like, listen, I can't get that close to Ruiz. And she's like, it's all right, I got you. I'm gonna hook you up. So she finds one of these detectives that works in exports, and he gets her a snake. Like one of these illegal snakes that you can't get into the country. And he gives it to Norman because he was like, that Ruiz is into snakes. And if you give him this, you're going to be his new best friend. He's going to hold you tight because he want to know how you get it in and everything else. And, you know, that's how you get in close to people. Your girl, baby girl is sad because she did not get the part in the play. But her daddy tells her, you know, you need to practice more and you'll get it eventually. And Tasha's like, whatever, they're racist. And I told you they weren't racist. Like, her daughter she was good, but she wasn't it. So Ghost takes Sean shopping, and he's like, listen, I want you to wear a suit. So now Sean gets on a suit, and he's like, you know, I want to make a good impression when I go see my father. But he don't know. Kanan is not into that, and Kanan do not like Ghost. However, I gotta say, I am on Kanan's side when it comes to Ghost. Because, you know, we learn stuff in the future, and Ghost wasn't good to Kanan at all. And Ghost is salty. Ghost is conniving as hell. Let's tell it what it is. How we like him. He freaking got Kanan in jail. So this is Angela right here. And he's like, listen, I hope you get the snake to this Norman guy. But let me ask you a question. Are you effing your coworker? And we talking about Knox. And she's like, what? No. He was like, listen, I just want to know if it's affecting your job. And she's like, no, I want Lobos. And they come to some kind of agreement, but apparently it's clear because he was like, I read body language for a living. You're sleeping with Knox. Like, meanwhile, the manager's trying to find out why Holly's always coming out, calling out. This is what's crazy right here. So your man Simon shows up. Now, Simon is Ghost's biggest competition, and he shows up because he want to dig and he want to know more stuff about Ghost. Pretty much, AKA, he probably want to set his ass up so that he don't have no much top competition or dig and find messed up information about him so that he could go out of business. However, Tasha's dumb ass. So Ghost is at home. Now, if it's something that this man cares about, this is why I'm like, sometimes I'm with Ghost with this. Sasha, if she don't freaking understand something, if you don't understand that a man got passion with something, why can't you just respect the fact that he wants to get out of this game? Respect the fact that he don't want to end up in jail and he don't want to die. No. But she does everything to sabotage the safety that he wants to have. Now, he actually wanted to make the money legally, which would have set her dumb ass up because she's legally married to him. Now, if he's making money on paper, which he wants to go legit, why you can't let the man go legit? No, but you like fucking dealing in secrecy, connivingness, and treachery. Ground ball. I told you they are going to definitely make her a snake when Origins come out. Like, I see her character all up in here. Again, I got some juicy spills because, again, I'm going to say it one more time. Ghost and Angela. No, Ghost was dating Angela and Tasha the same time back in the day around 8th, 9th grade or 10th grade. And I have the video and I'm going to show y'all where it comes from. But back to this Simon guy. So fucking the manager of the club calls the house. Tasha takes fucking Ghost's phone and because he's in the shower. You can't even trust her. That's the thing. If I can't trust you while I'm home, what good are you? Like, we're not a team if you're sabotaging your own husband. She picks up the phone and she's like, do not disturb. Not tonight. Because she want to sit here and entertain. The man was building a future. And that's all he wanted. But you instead just want to go behind him and sabotage. And to be honest, maybe secretly he knew that. So she deletes it. So then your guy calls the phone like, hey, what's up? I need to speak to Jamie about the club because I have a really important guy here. And Tasha's like, I'm gonna let him know when he get out the shower. And hangs the damn phone up and puts the phone in the drawer. Then takes the phone and deletes the voice messages that the guy in the club sent to James St. Patrick. And he's like, yo, Tasha, where's my phone? She gives him the phone back, doesn't give him the messages, and delete everything. Meanwhile, Holly comes up the damn elevator. And Ghost is like, the fuck, Tommy, what the? You hard-headed ass. Why is the chick from the club in my damn house? She should never know where I live. She shouldn't be. And then he been screwing Angela every which way but loose in the club. So he don't need somebody to see Angela by night and Tasha by day in the same house because she put two and two together like, oh, Ghost is mad. I mean, Mr. Boss Jamie, sir, is married? And she goes to, everybody gets jealous when they see Tasha's closet and they was like, oh my God, your closet is big. That closet ain't big. My closet is big, but whatever. Maybe that's big for New York though. I'll tell you that now. Because I ain't have a closet like that in New York. But now, my closet is the size of a bedroom. So yeah, this is where Holly takes her stuff. And she was like, oh my God, Tasha got like this fairy tale life. Meanwhile, Jamie's manager is getting close up to Simon. I mean, Simon is getting close to Jamie's manager. And Simon is just a snaky ass dude. He's just asking questions about Jamie. He's trying to figure out what is going on. He is not to be trusted. Okay, guys. No, should I say it now or save it for the end? I'm gonna save it for the end. I'm gonna save it for the end because whoever comes in, we got to talk about this origins and Tasha thing. But right there, they're having conversations. And then after that, Tommy and Ghost always goes back in the room and they talk. He's like, why the hell is Holly in my goddamn house? Because he wanted to say some stuff, but he can't do it across the table, and he has etiquette. And so then they arguing about, I guess, everything else. Because Tommy and Tasha both thinks that he takes the clubs too seriously. Now, Angela and Ghost was supposed to meet up. Angela and Jamie, excuse me, was supposed to meet up later on. However, Knox comes in the goddamn house. No. I'm sorry. Before that, they go to get like an apartment for Nomad, and not an apartment. I'm sorry. They go to get this. They buy this snake, this illegal snake, to give it to Nomad so that he can give it to Ruiz, so he could get in close with Ruiz. Yo, I wish I had this video right here. This is where Holly was like, so they get in there and she was like, oh, she got a fairy tale life. And Tommy's like, yes, because that's his family. He was like, it's my family. And then Holly goes, too bad, Jamie, Mr. St. Patrick is cheating on his wife. And Tommy's like, what? And he spazzes the hell out. Like you would think he lost his best friend. Like he started cursing her out. He punched a hole damn near in that elevator. And that's how emotionally attached he is to his family. He wanted them to be the family that he never had. And he does not like that. He ain't never gonna see this in his face. He ain't never gonna tell. So now Angela ain't going out because Knox then showed up at her damn house again. I'm tired of this dude just fucking popping up. He be annoying because she don't even want to be bothered with the guy and he want to argue with her. And it's like, dude, I don't know. Can you read the room? Rolla. So Rolla is sitting in the car. Oh, so they found out that Rolla got some kind of product going on. And they trying to figure out what is going on with Roller. Like how is he on? And again, Angela texting Jamie, can't make it. Knox just bombarded my goddamn house. So now they arguing or disagreeing because he's like, you sleeping with another coworker? Because it wouldn't be the first. That's so crazy though. How about because I'm sleeping with you, now I'm sleeping with every fucking male coworker? That's crazy. He called her a hoe to her face, a whore. He is so weird, this guy. He's not weird, but you could tell he's like sprung. And then he's like, well, when you figure it out, I'll come back. And he drops the keys off. And it's like, nobody cares about you, sir. So this is Tommy. This is Tasha trying to get information out of Sean. Here she go right here.
They've been having a lot of disagreements lately.
You can tell me. It'll be a little secrets.
Here we go.
What's going on between my husband and Tommy?
Well, they've been having a lot of disagreements lately.
You can tell me. It'll be another one of our little secrets.
All right, so this is her I'm telling you, Tasha is going to be the new Rock in the Origins. I'm telling you, because she's definitely trifling. She definitely will set you up in 2 seconds. All right, so yeah, that was Tasha. She's trying to key on to your boy Sean because she need information. Excuse me. So she finds out that Ghost and Tommy are fighting. And she's like, well, what the fuck are they fighting about? And Ghost, he's tight-lipped. He don't talk like that. So James gets to the club the next day. And the man is just smiling from ear to ear because he was he was bonding with your boy Simon, who owns other clubs. So Ghost is like, Jamie, he's like, yo, you remember your record, right? I gave you a chance when nobody else would. So pretty much remember where your loyalty is. And he's like, because one thing Jamie could do, he's good at reading people. And he's like, motherfucker, this ain't your spotlight. Fall the freak back and play your position. And he was like, you ain't try that hard to get me. Something important as Simon coming. He's like, yo, I tried to reach you and stuff like that. But instead of Jamie like, yo, damn, my wife is fucked up, he was like, next time, bring your ass to my house. Knock on my door. So in his head, he knows that Tasha literally erased his messages and tried to sabotage his meet. See, Tasha's driving him. He was already trifling, but Tasha's definitely diving deeper. But now it's like he wants to get out, and that's why he said he had the wing on, because he wants to get out. So a part of him really likes the mess, and then a part of him does not, and that's why he have the two different women. But for some reason, it's like he dislikes Tasha more and more. Now Tasha took her happy ass up to that school. I told you, Raina did not get the role as her daughter because she was just standing there kind of stiff. Like, she's not Broadway play yet. If she would have practiced, that girl would have blew it out. She would have. She wasn't ready. But you know, Tasha's like, listen, y'all need 250,000. We got it. We got the money. Just so you know. And so she spoke to the girl and she was like, you sure it's final? And she was looking around because they trying to build in a new auditorium. So now we see your girl, pink sneakers, duck into a bathroom and change her shoes. And I'm like, oh, look at pink sneaker shoes. And we was like, oh, this is the first time we actually get a chance to lay eyes on Miss Pink Sneakers. So she got her heels on and we like, what is she doing? So this is, what's the name's, Ruiz's, I guess it's his birthday party. Is his birthday party. And he's having a ball. So Nomar walks up, he gives them the snake and he's like, listen, you be with him. So he's number 2 all night now. Like, Ruiz bumped him up when he came in with those snakes that he shouldn't have had. He was like, this is more like it. Like, this is one of the best gifts I ever got, because he got tattoos of snakes and stuff like that. That's how Angela knew. She read his profile and was like, oh, he would love something exotic, an exotic snake that can't get through customs. There go the snake. He's so freaking happy. What DMX said? I know Boo Boo. No. It was Jay-Z. He said, I got a girl named Boo Boo, whatever, and she gets shit through from customs, whatever. When he's singing, you know that song, Girls, Girls, Girls. So they chilling, and then he get a text from Angela. Angela want to meet up. So Tasha, take your boots back off because you staying in the house. Oh no. She gets the phone call that Raina gets accepted, and she was like, oh, well, I guess they made a mistake. And James is looking at her like, I know who you are, Tasha. They ain't make no goddamn mistake. You just had to have it your way. Now, I'm be honest, as a parent, I could see both ways, but I understand his way, because the kids, they don't struggle. They are good kids. They got a good life and stuff like that. But sometimes you got to fight harder for what you want. Like a play, she would have been fine without getting that role in the play. Like, she could have studied and worked harder to get it. Don't make life so easy, like that they get their way for everything, because then you're gonna get spoiled little brats. And I'm not saying make them struggle, but they clearly not struggling. Damn. I understand him on that. Like, okay, personal thing real quick. Like, all right, I'm gonna be honest. So my daughter, she like 21 years old, right? And I guess she decides she's a freaking liberal. Yes, I got something against liberals. I'm sorry. But they just so, everything is yellow and love and pink daisies. And she thinks, I don't have to work if I don't want to. And I'm like, well, what? That don't even make sense. So, like, I could have tossed her more money a month, but I kind of didn't, or not, because it's like I feel like she feels like she don't have to work. And just life is gonna come too easy. So I'm just like, okay. Mommy love you. I'm gonna talk to you later. Anyway. But not struggle. But damn, like just move. Just let me see you do something. Put in effort. Anyway, so now Tasha's getting close to Tommy. And because she want to know what's going on. And she's like, Ghost acting different. And this is where she says Ghost was, he was like, Ghost not drinking again. So I guess something happened where Ghost was drinking and he was out of control when he was drinking and wilding out. So now Ruiz sees pink sneakers. Pink sneakers look beautiful. And she taps him, was like, come here. Meanwhile, the Africans that Ghost hired to take out Ruiz, they in the party. So they about to do their due too. But you know pink sneakers. She's slick. She's savvy. She gonna get them. So before the African dudes could get them, your girl Pink Sneakers was getting them. Let me see real quick. This is what happened. Oh no, where's Pink Sneakers? Damn, is that's what I got with Pink Sneakers? She damn, really? Recap. Sneaky. Okay, whatever. She done. Damn, I knew I had it. Okay, whatever. She done cut this dude's throat, and Ruiz's, she gave him a lap dance, and she went to the club. Yeah, he finds him all cut up. Your girl dips out in her heels, puts back on them funky little sneakers, throws those heels in the garbage, and girl, she's out. She's out. Whoever hired her got to be amazing. And here your girl, Jamie and Angie go at it again. So they in there sleeping with each other, getting that good out, right? But guess what? Ruiz is connected to both of these guys because Jamie, Ghost, is the distributor. And Ruiz is the tail that Angela has to the connect. Only thing is she doesn't know who the connect is. So when Ruiz goes under, Angela gets a call. James gets a call. And they both talking on the phone. I'll be there in 2 seconds. I'll be there in 2 seconds. That's when it really gets juicy because we like, ooh, y'all both got the call at the same time and y'all don't know y'all working out like on opposite sides of the law. This is sexy. We love it. This was what made Ghost and Power. It was the secrets. We're like, when is this gonna be revealed? You're sleeping with the enemy, sis. And you fucking the ops, bro. All right, so your girl puts on her sneakers. And so this is Jamie on the phone. All right, now that we done, right? Because they knocked it down 3 times in this episode. I mean, like, damn, they be effing like rabbits. That's her getting the phone call and he got the phone call. Now we got to talk about this origin thing. Oh no. Okay. All right. So let me play y'all the clip. So this is my proof that Angie and Tasha, that James St. Patrick was 2-timing Angie and Tasha at the goddamn same time.
How we first met.
Go for it, Tommy.
Okay. So real quick. apparently James wrote a song for Angie or Tasha. That's how you know they was dating around the same time, because he wrote it for Angie. It was a song, a rap verse that he wrote for Angie. And apparently Tasha thinks that he wrote it for her. So it was the same time, because Tommy was like, remember you wrote that song for Tasha? I'm gonna let y'all play it. Here we go.
I don't remember the word.
And then he don't want to sing it to Tasha. He's being an asshole. And I was like, well, damn, why he don't want to sing it for Tasha? Here we go.
My husband used to always do this rap about how we first met.
Go for it, Tommy. I don't remember the words.
And then he don't even want to sing it. He like, I don't remember the words.
I like it, she love it. No hesitation, I had to push up on it. I like it, she love it. Was me and baby girl.
Oh, come on, man. You know I hung my mic up a long time ago.
Party pooper. That's my husband.
All right, so she trying to clean it up. Meanwhile, they don't want the same day. The same damn night. He gonna sit there to Angela and say what?
You remember the rap I made up for you?
Remember the rap I made for you. Now he want to sing it.
I like it. She loved it. No hesitation, I had to push up on it. I like it. She loved it. No hesitation, I had to push up on it.
I'm just saying. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about that mess, because I'm like, So they definitely was talking to each other at the same goddamn time back in the day. So it's going to be him playing Tasha and Angie again. I'm just saying, shout out. This is gonna be the tea to watch. Have a good one, y'all. Talk to you later.